Matt Heine here with RAM TV, and doing a very unique RAMplay today. This war of mine, The Little Ones. This is a indie survival game where you have to survive during wartime. It is very heavily based off of the Bosnian War, specifically the Siege of Sarajevo. And in this game you do not play as soldiers, instead you play as ordinary citizens who have to survive this siege by whatever means necessary. So do keep in mind this game may contain some very serious and emotional content here. So if this is not your thing, then you may not enjoy this as much. But in any case, I'm going to play a little bit of this here. So one thing I've never done before, well, I mean, I've never actually beaten this game because it's very difficult. The other thing is, so there's this option here to write your own story. And so I'm going to see exactly just how hard this game can be. You can see here I have Matt's story load up. So here, this is an option here where you can select how the game will play out. So here I have it set up for 80 days until the ceasefire. That's when you want to survive until the ceasefire. And the intensity of the conflict is very high, which means that there's shortage of everything. Any black market prices will fluctuate. Looters will attack frequently, and people aren't quick to trust one another. Winter is set here. It's going to happen very late because I figure I don't want it to be cold the whole time. But it's also going to be very severe and very long. All the locations are open up with city map under some of the hardest possible, which means there's going to be a lot of looters to worry about, which means I'll probably have to fight some people. So we're going to see just how long I can survive doing this. My hopes are not high. Have barely been able to survive under moderate conditions for 40 to 60 days. So I figured, why not do this under under the hardest difficult setting possible. So let's get started on this. I would like to give a shout out to 11-Bit Studios for creating this game. It's very fun. And a quick side note that, again, as stated earlier, this game is based off the Siege of Sarajevo from the Bosnian War back in the 90s. That siege is considered the longest city siege in history, even longer than the Siege of Stalingrad, and was responsible for the deaths of several civilians, including a high amount of atrocities. Just a little. You can actually read up on that. It's very interesting and sad and moving at the same time. But anyway, let's get to it right now. My map is loaded, and let's begin. You'll lose my current. Oh yeah, I have played this game a little bit just to get a handle on the basics, so I know what's required, of what's needed and stuff. But now I'm going to be doing this under supremely difficult moments here. So, and let's see, where am I starting? Okay, I'm starting in a skyscraper now. This is a map that has this is your dwelling here, your safe house essentially. You can see it's a little blasted by the rubble here. Not surprising considering it's wartime and everything. Let's see. Did my 4 survivors pan out? You have the option to select what survivors. Like normally, it's going to be completely random if you just want to jump into the game. Yeah. War has been raging constantly for months. People, yeah, and we're the ones relying on each other to survive. So this area here is basically your setup during the day, because during the day you cannot go out and find stuff because it's too dangerous. You can only do that at night. But here you can get your base set up, and you want to do that as quickly as possible because you can see the time actually moves fairly quickly here. There we go. And so right now I'm scavenging to get supplies for my base. And so I can build items to help me survive longer. Whoops. Alright, see right there I got... and then there's barricades. I can break those pretty easily. But there's also mounds of dirt, which I can move by hand, but it's going to take a while. So really it'd be easier if I had a tool, which I will make in a second here as soon as I'm done gathering shit. Tear this down. Am I missing any piles? Everything else is kind of blocked off by those dirt piles there. And I could do it by hand, but it would really take a while, so instead I'm going to get as much supplies as I can. So here we have, and there's some dots right there that lets us know where shelter's at, like, you know, what we could use and what we need. Here we have herbs that we can make medications and cigarettes. Lockpick that can open locked doors and closets. It's a one-use item only, but it's very quiet. And here's all our materials for building stuff. Wood and components are one of the most important things to build. Things like chairs and beds and stuff. Water here will help make meals as well as cook alcohol, which can later be used for medication. And this is sugar, which is what we use to make moonshine, which we'll be able to make distilled alcohol, or we can just sell moonshine in general. So these 4 characters I have here, I tried to base them off like who would be very important. This is Marin. He is a handyman, which means it costs him less materials to actually build items, so he's going to hang around the house quite a whole bit. In fact, I'm going to get started in building stuff right now, because it's already 8:30, and the daylight sections last from 6 a.m. to about 8 at night. Whoops, went down the stairs a little bit there. And right here, this is our main workshop. As you can see, we can only build very simple stuff right now. So I'm going to start by building a workshop. I'm going to put it... I'm going to put it up there. And right here we have... So while he's building that, this is Marco. He is probably the best scavenger in the game. He has a good chance of finding good stuff, and also he has one of the highest inventory slots. Every character has inventory slots, so you can send them out to gather, but you really want to make sure to send out people who have very high ones. Like 10's like kind of average, but 12 or higher is what you want. Marco has 15 inventory slots, so that's good. He's going to be doing a lot of our scavenging at night. And this here is Katya, who has some of the best bargaining skills. So like you will eventually encounter like traders in this game that you can trade with supplies with. So I thought it was very important to have someone with good skills like that, so I don't have to give as much materials away, especially since I'm in hard difficulty, and that's going to be handy. And then this here is Roman, who's probably one of the strongest fighter in the game. He's trained in combat, so he's going to be very handy for if I either have to encounter enemies during the scavenging nights, or if I need at night if I need to defend the safe house by chance. So he's going to come in very handy for that, especially since I'm playing the hardest difficulty. So let's see how my workshop's doing. It's still taking a little while. That's to be expected. In the meantime, I'm gonna explore around here. You can traverse areas pretty well. Like you can, like here, if there's stuff below, you can jump off to the platforms above that if it's situated like that. And there's some more components right there. I'm getting a lot of herbs out of this, but my workshop's done. So right now, I'm gonna make a shovel, because I need to get some of this debris out of the way. It's already 11 a.m. I knew this would take a while, but honestly moving the dirt will be a lot easier with a shovel, so we'll get to work on that immediately. Then after that, I'm going to make a tool to help me open some of the locked stuff here, which will also come in handy. Alright, so my shovel is done. Under equipment. Equipment here lasts only so long you can use it. You can also use it for fighting people if you want, if needs be. So let's go back to the workshop, and now I'm going to make myself a crowbar, which crowbar will help open locked stuff. It's not a one-use item, unlike the lockpick, but it's also very noisy, so it will attract attention. Let's search through this pile here. Alright, so I found some raw food, which is important. It's edible by itself, but when you cook food, it lasts a lot longer, so that's something very important. Alright, that rubble is cleared out now, so I'm going to go down here and clean this piece of rubble. And my crowbar is ready, so I'm going to open up this cabinet right here. Cabinets usually have a lot of good stuff in it, so... or at least important stuff, which is kind of the same thing in this game. So what do we have? Alright, so we have a band-aid, that's good for wounds, and we have books, which can be considered uplifting. So that's opened up. Alright, I'm going to search this pile here. Alright, got some more components. I'm getting a lot of herbs, I've noticed. So let's go up. Sorry, I want him to stay down here. Alright, Katya can go up there. You can see in the corner here, the bio here, that she's sick. Which means she's going to need to rest for a little while to overcome. All of my other characters seem perfectly fine. Well, considering. So we're going to have him come down here. You can see those areas up here. The band-aid there that's the medical cabinet there, where you can gather that if need be. And then up there is the fridge, where all the food is stored. So like canned food and stuff. Eventually I'm going to get around to making a stove. I'm going to have to hurry because I only have 4 hours left, and this is very quickly moving right here. Sorry, I may seem like I'm talking a lot, it may seem like I'm rambling, but it's only because A, I'm trying to describe the game for people who haven't seen it, and also because there's not like a lot of dialogue and cutscenes and stuff, so I feel like it's important to talk about that. So here in this cabinet I picked up some medications, which will help if she's sick. Like, she could use that right now, but I feel like that I should hang on to that for later, because you never know. If she gets some bed rest, eventually she'll heal. Oh, I got another lockpick. Alright, so my area is pretty much cleared out, so now I can start building stuff again. Oh, that's the workshop. Alright, I'm gonna go down here. Oh, no, this way. Alright, so I'm gonna make some beds. I'm gonna put one here. It takes a while to build, unfortunately. That's no matter what. And you can hit the cancel stuff if you just want to stop building for a while, but I feel like it's important to have beds, so... And there we go, I have a bed now. Awesome. I'm gonna make another bed, so I have at least 2. And I'm gonna put it right next to the other one, because why not? I have 4 people, so I find it hard enough to manage with just 3 people most of the time. Ooh, it's almost 8 o'clock. Hopefully I can get this bed built in time. 20... once 8 o'clock hits, the daytime area ends. I built the workshop and I got some tool... Ooh. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, come on, make it. Oh, I just barely got that bed built before night, so that's good. I have at least 2 beds, and now the nighttime segment has happened. So now here you want to plan the night for how this is going to go. So as you can see this map here, our shelter's located, and then these are the locations we can visit. We have a shelled cottage and an abandoned cottage. Both of them seem to be very same. You can see on the left there their description and what they have. Like they say, like huge amounts of materials, lots of meds and weapons and parts. The abandoned cottage seems to have more food at the moment, while the shelled cottage only seems to have some food. That's the main difference. So how I'm going to prepare this is, you can see here you can have them, you can pick who to scavenge. You can only have one person scavenge at night, the others have to stay at your shelter. So Marco is obviously going to scavenge because he has the most items, or the highest inventory, so he'll be able to take the most items. I'm probably going to gather a lot of materials tonight to keep on building stuff. I'm going to have both Katja and Marin sleep in a bed, especially Katja since she's sick, and that'll help her recover. And Roman is going to be on guard duty. Because I could have him sleep on the floor, but that's not really good for them to do that. And you never know what'll happen tonight. Usually nothing happens the first night, but I have it set on the highest difficulty, so we'll see how it goes. And now we go to the prepare section. And so you can take what tools if you want them to use. Now I know for a fact there's at least one locked area as to where I'm going. So I'm definitely going to take the shovel, but I'm also going to take a lockpick, because why not? Alright, and at that point let's begin scavenging. Now there shouldn't be any enemies here. If there's enemies at an area, they'll usually say caution or danger. And here it is, the house is still burning. Do you want to go inside? Yeah, well I do want to go inside, so yeah. So here scavenging starts at 9 and it goes on till the morning. You want to end before you want to leave the area before 5, otherwise you're not going to get back in time, and that may or may not cause problems later down the road. So you can see here I'm already picking up a bunch of material, which is very important. You definitely want that stuff. We'll hold off on that for now. In the meantime, I'm gonna get this door just peek in here. Okay, there's no one there right now, so I'm gonna head on in. There's a fridge right here. Hopefully there's food inside. Yep, there is food inside. Look at that. I'm gonna take that water as well, because that's gonna be needed for that. I'm kind of out of inventory at the moment, so I'm just gonna try and clear out this area as best I can. There's another dirt spot here. I'm gonna dig that up. Yeah, having a shovel really helps clear this out. So there we go. All right, that area is clear. There's another dirt spot here. Yeah, if you were doing this by hand, this would take like 2 hours in game times, which you want all the time you have, especially if you're especially if you're trying to explore. So you can see here this house looks like it's been shelled. You'll encounter a lot of areas like this that's just open like that. And so right now I have the option to unlock this area. I could do that, but I'm thinking it'll be easier if I come back with my crowbar and do it than the lockpick. Because even though I've kind of wasted an inventory slot, I know what I'm looking for, and but that'll help me get more items. I have quite a bit of items already, so, and I got some food too. I'll just take a little bit more wood. Usually want more wood. You know what, while I'm here, I may as well unlock something here just so I can free up an inventory slot. I mean, I feel like it would be easier using a crowbar, but, you know. I brought the lockpick with me, I should at least use it. So I'm gonna unlock this cabinet and hope something goods in it, like maybe weapons or something. Oh, there we go. We got cigarettes. That's good. We're gonna need that. Sickness, medication. We have gunpowder and shell casings, which we can make ammo, and we have 1 bullet. I mean, it's important stuff, but you know, I don't even have the workbench upgraded, so we're gonna take the cigarettes, because I have at least one person who smokes. I didn't find any weapons parts, which kind of suck. Oh, there we go. Okay, well now I have some stuff here. I have 1 weapon part. Alright, well I'm gonna remove the cigarettes now and take the weapon part because I'm gonna need that. I'm definitely gonna need that. And then I'll come back for some of this other stuff the next night. And my backpack's full. It's still pretty early. I got like 4 more hours in game time. But at this point I can't really pick up too much more. But there's still plenty to come back here, because all this stuff's going to be important at some point. So for now I'm just going to call it night and leave the area. Because I got a lot of stuff here, and that should get me far. Don't know if I need the water yet. No, I'll take the water with me. It should come in handy. Alright, so that was day 1. As the days progress, things get more difficult, because, you know, you need to make sure people are fed and taken care of, and they have basic stuff. So this is day 2. Yeah. Pretty good haul tonight, considering. The night was calm, which means nothing happened. That's good. Marco was pretty tired, so I'm gonna have him rest. People are getting hungry. Let me check on Katya. She's still sick and recovering. Roman is also tired. I'm going to help on that by making a bed for him, and I went downstairs on accident. So this plus sign here means I can actually upgrade to an improved workshop, which can make a lot better of appliances. That will provide more areas that will give us better options. So I'm going to make another bed. Where am I going to put it? I'll put it right here. And this way Roman can rest, because he had a long night. It's very important you want them to rest, because if they're tired, they're going to be very sluggish. You can see they're all pretty hungry, which is not that surprising. I'm going to work on that next by building a stove. Cook some food. Stove. There we go. I'm gonna put the stove right next to the fridge, because why not? Yeah. There's not really a fast building mechanic to this game. You just have to build as well as you can and hope for the best. Alright, and I'm all good there. Alright, I got a stove now, so I can cook stuff. I wouldn't mind upgrading it, but I can't really do that. Yeah, so to cook stuff, you're going to need fuel, which means wood. I'll focus on that later, because I really need to build something important here, which is a radio. The radio is very important, because you can listen for updates. And so I'm going to build it down here, and then I'm going to put some chairs around it later just to make it work well. Let me check on that. Katya is still recovering from sick. Marco is still tired. Roman is still tired. It's understandable. The one thing I was debating in my party is whether or not to have someone who can cook good, because there is a perk for being able to be a good cook, because then you can, you know, have someone use less ingredients for that, but I decided this is more important. So now I've built a radio, which is important to keep in touch. So we're going to listen for updates. There's update from City Today, which is the rebel side. He's instructing us to not cross the front line. The weather report here, that's important to know, like when the cold front will come in, as it's still warm, so I don't have to worry about that. And then here is Radio 1 telling us about how the city's going. It's still cut off by the government. And those are the important ones. There's also music here, classical music and modern music, so I'm gonna play some uplifting music. Okay, good. Marco is up. I'm gonna look if I can build anything else. I can build a chair, but I don't really need a chair right now. I can't really build a tool. I can build a lockpick, but I already have a lockpick, so I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm mostly gonna wait for a little while to make sure Roman is well rested, because I know the nights are gonna be difficult. Night 1 is the easiest one, you don't have to worry about, but you never really know when the calm nights are there. Alright, Roman is up now, so that's good. The only one I have left is Katja, who's recovering. If I just have her lay in bed for a while, she should be fine. I need a lot more materials. Which I plan on fixing later that night. So my next plan is to get enough materials so I can start upgrading stuff, because it's very important to upgrade, because like if you upgrade the stove, you can cook food more efficiently, with less food, and like the workbench, you can make a lot more tools, which is very important, because then you can make like actual weapons. Your workbench starts you off with being able to build a crowbar, a shovel and lockpick, as well as a knife as a weapon. But as you unlock it, you get more tools and weapons options. Like you can actually build handguns, or you can find handguns. They're very hard to find. You can either find broken pieces out in the wild, or you can get them off enemies. So I've pretty much done all I can during the day. So I'm gonna end the day. There's the option there. You hit circle. Make sure you want to sure. I say yes, because I can't really do anything. And as you can see here, there's new areas that have now opened up. There's a ruined floatback. Ruined block of flats, which also has a lot of stuff. There's a garage. Here. You could have your car repaired there. It was a decent family business. Supposedly there's a trader there. I'm not going to visit him just yet, because I don't really have a lot of stuff to trade. Looted gas station. The first places people looted. And there's also a decrepit squat, which is being used by the homeless people there. I might go to that later. So I'm gonna go to... I'm gonna go to the ruined flat block. Katja, I'm gonna have sleep, of course. Mark will scavenge, Marin will sleep, and Roman will be on guard. Because the setup worked last night, so we'll see how it works. So let's go to this place again. I'm going to use Marco as scavenging for a lot of areas. You know what, maybe I'll go to the gas station instead. That seems like it'd be... that usually has some good stuff there. So I'm gonna prepare. I'm only gonna take a shovel this time, because if I remember the gas station, there's definitely some dirt, but the one locked area, I won't be able to get in with the tools I have, so I'll just go there with a shovel. Dry since it didn't blow up after the shovel. Alright. Here we go, already got some components. You usually know what you're going to find, like piles of rubble usually have components needed to build items around your base, while cabinets will have like more parts, and fridges will have more food-based stuff naturally. Well, you can see I already found a weapons part here, as well as some electronic parts. I'm gonna take that stuff. What I do need is wood. So, hopefully I'm gonna find some wood in here. Alright, see right here is a good idea to bring the shovel, because this place was blocked off, and if I hadn't had that, I would have had to do it by hand, and that would have taken a very long time. Let's search here. I'm very hopeful to find more weapon parts, good, more electronic parts. I'm gonna hold off on the rest here, because I definitely need some wood. I definitely need a lot of wood. I will take that. Oh, right here is something you can discover. It tells a little backstory. This is a note. This note here reveals something in the basement. You can find stuff like that, and it will reveal secret caches. Like right here, it's saying there's jewelry down in the basement behind a locked door, which I don't think I can get into now. Ooh, more medicine. I'm gonna take that just to be safe. So let's just peek in here. It's all clear, so I'm gonna tear this down real quick. Good, that's torn down. The basement here. This locked room here. Yeah, the grate here, when the grate symbol like that, it means you need a saw blade to get through. To break through, so we'll focus on that a little later. I definitely need some wood. There's gotta be wood around here. No, speak the devil. We got 2 wood. We get 1 more component there. They do want you to prioritize to see what's important, but since pretty much everything is important. Here we go. That's a lot of wood. Alright, I'm gonna go up here. Oh, there's another quite, looks like a dead body, unfortunately. Poor man caught by the shower. You'll run across some sad stuff like that, unfortunately. That's the one thing, this game's very interesting, because, like, people have said how it did a good job of portraying the actual siege of Sarajevo from a survivor's perspective. Obviously, I wasn't there, but so I can't really speak for it, but I do feel like there's some accuracy to that. Right, I'll pick up... Oops, I picked up too many. I'm gonna keep searching, see if I can find some more meds and stuff. There we go. Alright, some more electronic parts. I can't... And there's a way up here to the roof. It looks like there's something up here. Just some parts. Not really. Okay. So I got 4 things of wood. A lot of the better stuff's probably going to be downstairs. Yeah. So at this point, I'm going to just take a little bit more wood and call it a night. Yeah. It took a little longer this time because I was busy exploring. I think I found some food earlier. I want to remember that. Oh yeah, there's a fridge here. And ooh, it is loaded with food. Yeah, see, it's decisions like that where you really want to think about. I'm gonna take the food. Because I feel like that's important. There we go. I'm not taking the water this time because I already have quite a bit of water at the house. But water will be important, but there will be ways to collect water later on. Let me just check this pile really quick and then I'll call it a night. Nope. Pretty much picked up everything. And now I head back. I turned around the other way for some reason. Loading a little bit here. Alright, so it's day 3. Still a long ways to go. Found really fine stuff, that's true. The night was calm again, that's good. A little surprising, but also good. So, Roman, you're gonna get some sleep. Katya is still sick. Really should probably have her take some medication. But I only have one, and I never know if I need it or not. So here, we'll sleep down here. Marin, you can get to work now. Oops, I went the wrong way. You can start building stuff. Before I do that, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to check the radio real quick, make sure there's no new updates. They do have some very big Revelation updates. You want to keep track of that? Spike tags. Okay, the updates are still the same, so that's something good. So what I'm going to do now is upgrade some stuff. You can see I have enough here to improve my workshop, so I might wait on that a little bit. I want to upgrade my stove first. $16 out of 21. Yeah, probably should have picked up a few more components, but it was important I get the food as well, because the food... Yeah, see, I don't really have enough. What about the workshop? Do I have enough to upgrade that? No, I definitely don't have enough for that. Okay. So I'm gonna wait and see if I can build something else. I can build... Damn, it's still not enough. I guess I'll hold off on that then. So I'm gonna upgrade this and start cooking, because that's very important. Someone's at the door. Help, please help me. As soon as I'm done building this, I'll come help. Yeah, so people will answer your door frequently, so let's see what this guy wants. Thank you for opening the door. Let's talk to him. Save people from a collapsed building. Yeah, so people will come by and offer you stuff like this to help out. Right here it says a shell hit a tenement down the street and people are buried beneath the rubble. And he wants your help pulling off. Every pair of hands is needed. So, do I want to help him? So you can choose the option. But, like, your options will affect, the sanity of your survivors here. But I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna help this guy. Now, so, Marin has now left. But I have Roman up. Good neighbors who didn't... so you can see how people feel about that. Most people are Most of the time your survivors are making good moral choices in this game. Will go a long way to helping out. So with Marin gone, I'm not really going to build much more, but I am going to cook. So you can see I can make a lot of meals here, but I need fuel. I'm gonna make 4 things of fuel, and I'm gonna cook. There we go, because my survivors are probably getting pretty hungry. She is still sick. Maybe if I give her something to eat, that'll help. So the stove is ready. So I can cook. I can make 8 servings right now, but I'm only going to make 4. So I'm gonna have Koch eat some food and have her rest. Yeah, so now the food is ready, and it's gonna just sit there in my stove and people can eat it. I'm gonna have Roman eat a dish. It's very important to keep your people fed. And then I'm gonna have Koch eat a dish. There we go. So hopefully that'll make her feel better. I could have her take some meds, but I don't know. I'm trying to get her to recover. It does take a while. Oh, and Marco's going to eat, because they all haven't eaten in a while. It would have been nice to have Marin to eat, but I had him go help that guy. I'll have him eat when he gets home. He's going to be pretty hungry though. But he'll have a nice meal waiting for him when he gets back, so that's important. And you can see right here, now most of my people are content. Well, Roman is not content. Some characters are less concerned in how they feel about others. Like, they may be more concerned about themselves than others, which is somewhat understandable. Now right here, I could make a knife, but I'd rather do that with Marin so I don't use much supplies in my workshop, so we'll wait up on that a little bit. So she's resting. That's good. And for that I'm gonna call it a day, because without Marin here, I can't really build anymore anyway. So I'm gonna call it a night. Ooh, we've got some new areas opened. A semi-detached house. There's some danger there, so you gotta be careful. Quiet house. It says here that's more an area to steal. Then we have Old Town. There's no danger here, but it could be useful. I'll look on that later. St. Mary's Church. Right here I have a trader, a priest who I can trade with. I'm gonna hold off on both those. And I'm gonna go to this abandoned cottage and get some meds. So I'm gonna have Koch asleep, Roman's gonna guard as usual, and Marco is gonna scavenge. It's gonna get kinda tedious. This is what I'm gonna try and do all the time, unless some shit happens, you know. I'll bring one shovel with me this time. Just a shovel. Because I'm sure I'll need it. Must have been in a hurry. The wall says sniper, but I don't think there's actually a sniper in this area. Alright, so see here, I already found some stuff. That's good. Alright, so this door's locked from the other side. But there's no one in there, so I have to pass it through another way. I'm gonna try and focus on materials tonight, because I really need that shit bad. But if I find some meds, I mean, that'd be nice. Let's just check this cabinet here, see if there's any good stuff in here. I got more weapons parts, but I don't really know. There's also coffee. Coffee's very important, because I have several coffee drinkers in my group. Family, parents, and daughters. Still a thing? Ooh, a lot more food. It's tempting, but I'm gonna hold off on that. But I am gonna get this dirt pile out of the way. Okay, and that cabinet's locked. So I'm gonna have to probably come back with my crowbar at some point. A lot of materials here. A note that says... Ooh. That's, pretty graphic right there. But it is saying that there's a broken gun part in the backyard, which could come in handy. This door is also locked, but there's no one left in there, so... By the way, the red markers, you see them in shadow areas. That means footsteps. It means someone or something is in there. Okay, and now I can dismantle this barricade, so I won't have to go through the basement anymore. Alright, this must be where the gun part is buried. And here we have a broken pistol, which I can repair later, so I'm going to take that. I really need electronic parts. I'll take more wood. Once again, I'm trying to prioritize here as best I can, but the problem is I know I'm going to need quite a bit of this stuff later. Like, I'm leaving all the gunpowder stuff alone, because I know I can't even make bullets at this point. I'm going to look for, at least see if I can at least find one more weapon part. No, I found some electrical parts. Those are still... Well, I didn't find electrical parts, just regular parts. Weapon parts. Okay, good. Again, I should try and grab some of these meds, but I really want to build up stuff. But I'll be sure to remember that later. Like, there's always a reason to come back here. And once again, I'm full. I've been using the shovel a lot, but that's very important, because I want to make sure that I can access areas later. Usually what you want to do in this game is you want to come here with like one tool as possible to clear out parts of an area. Like, get the shovel first, and then come back later with a crowbar or lockpicks. And so that's the night. The night is done now. Day 4. A lot of good stuff. Looks like Marin's back. Oh good, Katya's feeling... The night was calm. Marin returned after having pulled some people buried under building. Mark thing. Katya's feeling much better. That's good. I have enough food for everyone. Okay, Marin's probably really hungry. I'm gonna have Marco sleep. Roman's also tired. I'll have him sleep. First I'll check the radio. The next few days should be a little warm. That's good. Rebel leader says everything's fine. Alright. I wish I could help Marin. He looks so hungry. He's very hungry, so I'm gonna have him eat something that's gonna make him feel better. I wouldn't mind another helping. Alright, I'm gonna make some more stuff. Fuel is very important, because you can make it... The easiest way to make it is with wood, obviously. You could do it with books, but books are pretty important for your sanity. You can also do it with components, but that uses up a lot of components that you can use otherwise. So... Oh, sorry, my door just opened for some reason. Someone's at the door. Ooh, it's a trader. I'm gonna have Katya take a look at this, see if I can get some good stuff. Wasn't easy to get here. This is what's his name? Jacob? Franco, that's it, Franco. It's a little off there. And so with people like this, you can trade for stuff. They're usually looking for very good items. Like, you want to look at what they say about it. Like if they say interesting. Like, right, he especially likes meds and bandages. But I want to hang on to that stuff, because it could be very important. I'm trying to look at what I can get. Coffee. I can get coffee, so I should probably do that. So I can see I have jewelry. Cost me a piece of jewelry for 7 coffee, but I can do... Nope. Try to get the canned food, but that didn't work out. Can I get some meds? Nope, that's not working out. How about fuel? Nope. Let me just experiment, see how much I can get with this. I can get... Nope, I can't even get the fucking canned food. What about regular food? He doesn't really have any regular food. But I should really get the coffee, because I know people need that. And that'll come in handy. Because I really haven't had time. Let's see, anything further than that. What about water filter? Nope. Nope, I can't even get the moonshine. Or is that alcohol? Yeah, that's moonshine. What about, could definitely use some more components. Nope. Fuck. Damn it. Alright, I'll just take the coffee. Fuck it. Alright, and that's all for now, so that's good. Alright, and now he'll come around like every so often. Katya is going to lay down again, and he's going to start building stuff. Alright, so I'm going to... Got 14 things of wood. What about right here? Alright, so now I'm going to improve my workshops so make a lot better stuff. Marco's up, that's good. He rested. Just have him sit in the chair for a while. Roman is up. Katya is still recovering. Definitely need some... Alright, my workshop is now upgraded to a tier 2, and you can see I can build a lot more stuff now. I can make armchairs for comfort. I can build traps for small animals. I can make a herbal garden and a herbal workshop to make meds and cigarettes and even grow plants. Moonshine still, that was available. I can make a rainwater collector, which will help. And I can even board up holes in the area. So far I seem to be doing okay on traps. I'm trying to... How much wood? Red metal workshop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a trap. Actually, no, hold off. I'm going to build... I'm gonna build a rainwater collector, because that's pretty important. Where am I gonna put it though? I'm gonna put it right up there. So now, if I wanted to, I could make a filter and get some rainwater. Can I build anything else? Yeah, I can't really build anything else. I don't really have enough salvage to build that shit. Probably should have upgraded my workbench, but I'll work on that later. I'm gonna build a knife eventually. So Marin's done a good job for today. I'm gonna have him get some rest. Yeah. She'll also work on getting some meds. I already got some coffee, which is good for Marin and Katya, because you want to make sure the addictions are taken care of. Marco has no addictions. I don't really have to worry about him. Roman is a smoker, unfortunately, so I really should try and find some cigarettes for him. Oh, I was jumping over a hole there. Radio's still good. There's a whole area downstairs there that I don't I mean, I've done this map before, but I've never really touched this area down here. But I could build some stuff. I usually try to focus it up there, because there's no easy way down here except that ladder here. But also what I want to focus on is start boarding some stuff up. And then eventually I'm going to want to build some heating stoves. Because when winter hits, that's going to be important. Right now it's not as important. So again, I've done everything I can for the day. Time to move along. Right. This time I'm going to go to the decrepit squat. I'm going to have him scavenge. He's going to guard. Everyone else is going to be fine. And if I remember correctly, there's a homeless person here I can help out. So I'm going to take one piece of food with me. I'm not going to take any tools this time because I don't think I have to worry about that. And let's scavenge. Let's see. It was a ruin before the war, now half sea. Looks like this. A big statement there. So I'm going to search here. There's tobacco, and I can make cigarettes from that. I'm going to take this wood. Just peek through here. I can go up here. To this bathroom. Alright, now this area here is a hiding spot you can use. You can hide from people. Unfortunately, this area here is blocked by a grate, so I can't go here. But I will go through this pile here. Take all the wood. Open this door right here. There's a note on the ground. Found shelter in one. A note from to Marcia. Yeah, a lot of the notes here are pretty moving, to say the least. So I'm gonna drop down here. Ah, there's a boarded up door that I didn't notice, so I'm gonna take care of that. Check this area. Jeez. Now there's a locked cabinet here. I'm very hungry. Could you help me? Yep, the homeless man's here, and I just so happen to have brought some food. What's his name? Grisha? And I'm going to give him this piece of meat I have. Yeah, something I may find interesting. Good to know. I'm gonna check this pile really quick. As you can see, it was a smart idea not to bring tools, so. And, have a look. There's something peculiar behind the barrel. Oh, a stash. So, see, helping this guy really paid off. As you can see here, I have pure alcohol. That can also be used to help addictions, but I can also trade it. And there's a piece of jewelry, which will be a good bartering item. So, thank you, homeless man, for helping me out. What else can I find here? A lot of materials. This is definitely a good place to come back for materials. I'll leave some of that stuff alone for now. Whoops, not that way. I've been that way already. Well, I haven't been this way. Another picture recently. More salvage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's about all I can take right now. Got a bunch of materials and a few pieces of trading goods. So I'm going to be on my way again. Ooh. So far the game hasn't been too difficult. I'm kind of surprised by that. But I did also set it to the longest amount of time possible. Day 5. Okay. Had a really good haul? Oh, we've been raided. That happens sometimes at night. Let's see what happened. They were really business, but we managed to fend them off. Attackers, none of us were wounded, the attackers didn't steal anything. That's good. Despite having to remain human. So that's good. Marco is very content after what he did. He's also pretty tired, so... Sharing food. Okay, good. He's happy with that. I just tossed out time living off. Yeah, sometimes you'll get like little story tidbits of your characters, like what they were like. That's good. I definitely need some cigarettes, so let's get the building. Well, first let's check the radio, see what's going on. It's very important. You want to build a radio and check what's happening. Oh, whoops, I went the wrong way. Rebel leader. Alright, everything still seems to be in order. Well, other than that one minor attack. How much wood do I have? I have 8 out of 18 wood. Well, that's good. I can build some things. Ah, shit, I don't have parts for that. 18... So I'm gonna board up one hole. This will help increase our chances of defending against raids. Most areas have 3 or 4 holes to board up. This one has 4. And then once you've upgraded, you can actually get a reinforced door that comes with an alarm that can really help. So that even when even if everyone's sleeping, that alarm goes off and they'll help them defend. But you always want to make sure that the people you have defending have weapons to defend themselves with. So I have that hole built now. It doesn't look like much, but it does work. Now I'm gonna see if I can upgrade my work. Nope, I cannot. I don't have enough. But I can build a knife. First, I'm gonna see... Alright, I only need 2 pieces of wood, so first I'm gonna see if I can build some other stuff before I build the knife. I can build a heater. I can build an armchair. Armchair is probably... I have a rainwater collector. herbal workshops are pretty important, so I'm gonna make, 4. I'm gonna make an armchair. I'm gonna put it right next to the radio. And then I'm gonna make a knife. Oh, also I'm probably gonna eat something, because I'm pretty starving. Go. I have an armchair now. What else can I build? Roof. If I build that knife, shit. That's gonna be a problem. You know what? I'm gonna hold off on building the knife, and I'm going to build a... yeah. There we go. So everyone's hungry, so I'm gonna have them eat because soon they're gonna be very hungry. Still sick, huh? And I now have a herbal garden. Which I can upgrade to make, like, cigarettes and stuff. I can use some of my homegrown tobacco. Oh, cigarettes. That requires fucking components. But I can make a band-aid. I'm gonna hold off on that, though. I'm gonna have him eat. No one came to visit me today. That's fine. What I can do is make a filter. And then I can collect rainwater. I might have to go on like a very big materials hunt, but I'm also gonna need some meds. I realize that because I need cigarettes. So I'm gonna collect. I'm gonna make rainwater here. This open area here is also a breach that needs to be filled. I only have one filled. It says here some breaches have been filled. Once I get that door situated. Alright, and now that that's good, that's about it for today. Down here is door and nighttime. I really wish Kachi would get better. Okay, some new areas open up. We have the military outpost, which I could potentially trade. The shelled school. Huge amount of materials. And a supermarket. I'm gonna go to the school. And I'm gonna bring a shovel with me, because I feel like that's gonna be fairly important. And I'm also gonna bring a lockpick, because I think I'm gonna need that. Usually when it says, like, oh, okay, you'll want an item to get through this area, it's pretty important to bring that item. War is not a playground. Okay, so yeah, so right here I can go into scavenge mode, or I can go into combat mode. Which, combat mode might happen pretty quickly. Let me take that piece there. Nothing here. That does happen sometimes. Okay, another one piece of wood. And then here we have some dirt piles, which I'll gladly take care of. I hope my shovel doesn't break before it's done being used. I'm gonna go up here this way. Barged in there a little bit, but that's okay. Getting a little low, but I could go through a few more areas like this. No problem. There we go. I'm going to take all that right here. I'm going to jump up this area here, get rid of this pile. Ooh. Gunshots off in the distance. Alright, check this pile here. More material, which I will gladly take. Remove this planks here. This way, later on, I'll be able to access the whole area a lot better. And get some stuff that I really need. And take a little bit of that. Yeah, that's probably good for now. Down here. Yeah, first time you visit the area, you want to unlock as much of it as possible. So this way, it'll be open up for you later. You can just run right through without any repercussions. God, I've been playing this. This is the longest I've played this game. Well, maybe not the longest, but it's up. Alright, let's slide down this ladder here. Check this desk. Quality roll-up. I'll wait and see if there's more of that before I come back. Yeah, you only want to take things in bulk. You don't want to take one item unless, like, you have no other choice. Like if it's a gun or something. I'm gonna electrical parts, I'm gonna wait on that. Okay, there's a man in there, but he's a homeless man, so he's no threat. Okay, go up. And jump. Very sad about these people here, but you can be living your lives as best you can. Oh, okay, good. Glad I brought this lockpick. Could have brought a crowbar, but crowbars take up inventory space. Ah, good. Take that. Please be meds in here. Band-aids. Definitely taking that. Oh, here's some people here. Oh, okay. So that box is owned by those people there, so that would count as stealing, which can affect your morality. This note here? Oh, it let me know about another secret stash. That's helpful. Be good on that. There we go. Some meat, which could come in handy. Fresh water. Kind of disturbed that one guy there. And sir, good evening. I didn't mind that. Another quality roll-up. You know what? I'm gonna take that. Just so it didn't go start me mad. There's another grid over there, unfortunately. We're good on water. Take the food or the moonshine? I'll take the moonshine. Or maybe I'll take the food. No, I still got some food. I'll take the moonshine. I'll back to the food. And then I want to take, Can I stay in here already? I did, yes. I'll take the band-aid. It's getting very late. I should hurry up and get back. This is the longest it's taken, but usually because that was mostly because it took a while to dig through all those areas. There was a roll up here somewhere. Oh shit! I'm not having time to grab it. Alright, go back. Oh, go back to the exit. Whew. Oh man, I barely made that. But I found some good stuff. Oops. I dropped my beer can. I mean soda can, sorry. I'm not drinking beer during the day while playing a video game. That wouldn't be proper. Hello, look at all this stuff. Yep, I brought a lot of stuff. The night was calm. Katya is still fucking sick. Oh, that's good. At least we have some cigarettes finally to keep people contented. I should really give her some meds. Alright. Hey, I think he's drinking coffee right now. Alright, so it's... Nope, this way. So, weather's still the same. Still pretty much the same. Okay. I didn't really get as much materials as I would have liked, but let's see if I can do anything with them. Alright, I'm gonna build a trap. Except it's gonna use up a lot of my fucking materials, god damn it. Alright, let's see if I can upgrade this here. Nope, still shy. God damn it. I can't upgrade that thing yet, but... Alright, so I could either make a trap for small animals so I could get meat, or I could make a moonshine still. Oh, decisions. Can I break this thing? Can't really, can I? No, I cannot. Alright, that's fine. I really wish I had more wood. Or parts. What about traps? Where can I put traps? God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more material. Damn it. Because even if I make the trap, I don't really have anything to put in. I have coffee. That's it, though. I'll make moonshine. Decisions. I don't even know if I can make moonshine. Tired. It's day 6. When was the last time we ate? I can make moonshine. But I don't want to yet. I'm gonna need some water for that. Also need some fuel. I'm gonna make some food with the meat I have left. Can't remember what I fucking ate though. I don't have enough fucking water. God damn it. Get some filters made. so the filter's set. So it's collecting rainwater. Can I build new tools? I'm definitely gonna need a new shovel pretty soon. So yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more materials tonight. This game definitely... You're gonna be playing the waiting game a lot. Without question. Yeah. So overall, I've been actually very impressed with the way this game works, especially with this version, because you can actually encounter children and bring them in and teach them like how to do stuff. I don't know if one will come because I'm almost maxed out on survivors here. Alright, good. I'm collecting more rainwater now. Another night. Ooh, whole sorts of areas open up. Construction site, danger. Ruined villa. Warehouse. A lot of dangerous people. Ooh, city hospital. Small apartment building. Rumors of big danger. Where am I gonna go? Huge amounts of materials and lots of meds. That seems pretty important. I'm gonna go to this Sniper Junction and see how. Sorry about that. My dog accidentally unplugged my microphone there. So we'll go to the Sniper Junction and see how that works. I don't think I need anything really. I'm not sure. I mean, I've been to the Sniper Junction before, but it changes every time. Or it has for me. Because sometimes there's a sniper there, obviously. This moment there does seem to be the sniper there. Another time there was a trader, so... I'm gonna take a chance. I'm not going to bring anything, and hopefully that'll work out. Watch out, you don't want to get shot by the sniper. Oh crap. Whole damn street. Yeah, so you want to watch out for the sniper, because that can really hurt. Snipers can hurt really bad in this game, or maybe even kill you. Or stay away. this building. Yeah, so I gotta time it right. Shots. Right, and cover. Go. Oh, guy in help. Need help. I was going home with medicine for my boy when I was hit. I can try to. Oh. Alright. Stop. Oh, go. We made it. Oh, I can hear that child crying in there. That's... Alright, there we go. I can tear this down, and then it'll be easier to get back in the building later on. Or get out of the building without across Sniper Alley. Just search this barrel real quick. I already have quite a bit of that. And this guy does not look too good. Hopefully he's got some meds for his leg. Take as much as you need. Some gems, good. More meds. I love meds. Oh, that door's locked, but I'll open it later on. Ah, more bandages. Good. Alright, that's about all. I should really get heading back unless there's... Oh, there's tobacco. I'll worry about getting tobacco later. Alright, I need a grate to get up there. Alright. And I need a crowbar to get in there. That's the nice thing about Marco. He can carry a lot of stuff and he's very fast. There's other people who can carry more, but they're not as quick as him. Whew, made it. Alright. Another successful night. Stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. Oh, we got raided again. Ah, shit. Well, Marin got wounded. Slightly. I'm glad I could help that man. Cigarettes. Of course we like cigarettes. Katya is still fucking sick. Okay, well, it's day 7 already. I need her to get better, unfortunately. Maybe. I should definitely cook some food. Oops, too far. There we go. Alright. Oh, someone's at the door. Have a look what I brought. Is he looking for food? Medicine. Lockpicks. Cigarettes. Interesting. One exchange. I'm gonna hang on to my band-aids, but it looks like he could use this. I'm gonna need some food here. Here's one piece of food. Shit. Rip off. Yeah, let's get some materials. How about one of these? And then I'll give him, and then I'll get some cigarettes. Nope. The meds away. Nope, that won't work. Get this. And some filters, some fuel, and cigarettes. Any more cigarettes? Nope. How about this piece of food? Nope. Let's see. Yeah, not one piece of food. How about the lockpicks? Balls. Another cigarette. And that should be good. I mean, I think that's fair. Deal. I'm good for today. Alright, let's get to building. Damn it, I still don't have enough. Ooh, I could upgrade my workshop, but I'm gonna work more on boarding up stuff. Some food. I forgot to check the radio. Still not a lot of updates. Alright, good. That's another area of my our shelter built up, protected. The more areas you have, the better chance you have of fighting off against people. I do need some water though, so I'm gonna get some of that. Can I build anything else? I can build another armchair if I want. Or I can build a stove. I'll build another armchair. I'm right next to the radio too, so I don't know what's going on. It's good. I got some cigarettes now, so that'll help a little bit. Here, I'll have him lay down and cover. Caught you. I wish you weren't so sick. I should really build a knife. But I'll worry about that later. 6:10. It's almost gonna be day 7 here. Or, I mean, it is day 7. Coming up on 10 days now. So far, this is how it usually goes in the game, but it gets progressively harder as it goes down. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the day right here. So now I'm gonna try some trade. I'm gonna try and go to the garage. He's gonna sleep. Guard. And I'll have her scavenge. I'm going to prepare. I'm going to bring. Yeah, if I remember, there's a family that lives there, and the son likes getting medical supplies. Those are still around. Well, we'll know soon enough. Just get this pile. Down. I need meds for my father. I'll give you a lot for medical supplies. Good call. Exactly what I need. Alright. Oh, he's got all these tools as well. I'm definitely gonna take an axe. Some food. Oops. More food. Wait, I don't have enough. I don't have enough space, do I? I want an axe, the food. Okay, I've got. If I trade that, I'll have 6 spots available. I'll take the axe. Canned food's gonna be important. What else? Oops, wait, no, I'll get rid of that. I don't have enough room, do I? Shit. Oh, fuck. I'm definitely gonna need the food. Deal. Alright, how much space do I have? I'm pretty filled up there, aren't I? But I got an axe, though. That's very important. The axe is important because you can actually break down stuff. The canned food is also important because when winter hits, it's going to be very hard to find meat. Alright, that's about all I need for the day. It's a very short night, but it was important I get this stuff. Because you'll see in a second, the axe is a useful item, not only as a weapon, but you can break down objects in your apartment to get more wood, as I'll show you in a second. Hello, look at all this stuff. Yep. Kachi's feeling much better. That was a good trade. We helped each other out. Oh yeah, so you can break down the bed, but I don't really want to do that. So. Whoops. Damn it. There we go. Alright. Roman, you can go to sleep. You're probably pretty tired. Nothing new on the radio. Alright, so let's break some stuff down. Gotta look for breakable stuff though. There we go. And now I have wood and fuel. Very important. Yeah, you can use it to chop. Oh, someone's at the door. Hello, anyone there? I need help. Hello again. Hello again. How are you doing? I hope all of the wounded recovered and went back to their homes. One of them still needs bandages, though. Can you all bandages? I can give you bandages. Much. You're saving that man's life. Well, now I'm glad I didn't sell them all. Alright, well, let's... rest in here till someone gets up. Wow, we're out of coffee, god damn it. Let's make some food. Have any filters? Damn it. Alright. Ooh, I can make a garden. Okay, herbal garden. Let's do it. Now I'm gonna need to get some fertilizer for this, so I can start growing shit, and then I can make meds, I think, and later on vegetables once it's upgraded. We'll make some moonshine. Maybe I'll wait on that. I need my water for food more. That's good. Marco's ready. Still recovering. Should really give her some pills at some point. Fuck. It's for like a long time now. Ooh. This is the longest I've stuck with this game. Oh, it's nighttime. Alright, so I visited shady individuals. Their own block of flats. St. Mary's Church. Ruined flat. I'll take the flat. What about the hotel? I'll go there. There we go, come prepared. Something quietly. Understandable. Food. More food. Baby carriage is empty. That's over here. Got a spot right here. I'm gonna need saw blades for this area. Damn it. I thought for sure I'd need the shovel. Why wouldn't I? I can use a lock. I didn't even need the lockpick. God damn it. Well, at least now I know. Oh, god damn it. Well, do I really need the food? I mean, I do, kinda, but... Oh, well, I guess I'll come back later. That was kind of upsetting, but, you know, some shit happens. You never know what you're gonna need. Like, I'd rather be prepared and not need it than come unprepared and turns out I did need it, you know? Because that's the problem, you never know, like, what's gonna happen. Like, usually, it seems like they usually stay the same, but the problem is I can never remember, like, what's in what area, like, what tool I would need. Again, that's why you want to look at the description, so you know what you're gonna need. So, not the best haul that night, but I know I can come prepared next time. When I upgrade my workshop, I'll make some saw blades. Day 9. Ah, we've been raided. Oh, that's good. Great, so now she's sick and she's fucking... God damn. So everyone's a little bit hungry. It's day 9. I'm probably gonna go till day 10 on this. I honestly thought this would go by quicker, but I'm realizing it's not. So I've already been at this game like 2 hours, so yeah, I'll make four delicious good meals. Make sure everyone eats. That's very important. Go, one for Marin. Excellent. Hot meal always helps. Should check the radio real quick. Oof. Not a lot going on here, but I can build a trap finally. Put it up there. She's sick and slightly wounded, but I'll have her go down here. No, maybe I'll go to day... Oof, yeah. She's really not doing too well. I should really get her some meds, so... Because she's been sick since day 1. And now she's wounded. I have band-aids, but I want to hold on to that. So, I'm definitely going to visit a place that has meds. Alright, that's good. So... how many to... Alright, so now I'm gonna place some bait in this trap. And it's gonna catch some meat. Some rats, I should say. So for every one rat I get 2 meat out of that. Which I know sounds really disgusting, but... you know, we're trying to fucking survive here. Alright, and while I have the wood on me, I'm gonna board up another hole in my house. Oh yeah, that's a big hole right there. Not really sure what they would get out, like, is there... I mean, there's a fire escape right there. That's good, Marco's up. Listen, Marco, you get to eat. Alright, that hole's a lot better. Oh, and that's good. All my breaches have been boarded up. We should be able to repel minor attacks, even if we're called sleeping. Now, keep in mind that does say minor attacks. You know what? I'm gonna make a knife. Can I build anything else? I can build a chair, but I'll wait on that. Ah, Roman's hungry. There we go. I sort of wonder if maybe I set this for too long, because usually there's a lot more intensity going on at this point. Well, I mean, I set it for 80 days because I didn't think 40 would be long enough. But that's because usually in 40 days I'm usually scrambling to get everything fucking together. No, it's not. Well, it's 5:10 p.m. I'm pretty much built and I could. I've got all my holes boarded up, which is really going to be helpful. So for now, I guess I'll end the day and go search. And I should really find some meds, because Kachi needs some. Lots of meds. Old Town. Semi-detached house. Alright. So I'll prepare, and I'm gonna go to... There's no sign of danger. I guess I'll take the risk. And, bring a crowbar with me. Because why not? This is an area I haven't really been to, so... Looks as though someone reinforced that house, but it seems empty now. I'll take those. Okay, good, that's a rat. Whew, I didn't know if that was a bad guy. Some people had chosen this building as their refuge. Before it was hit by a shell. Sit down. Cigarette. There we go. Good old trusty crowbar. Dear mother. Where did I kick? Oh, there's a fucking tank there. I don't have time for that to do that by hand. I'll be sure to bring the shovel next time. Hold off on the ammo. So there's meds here. Nothing worth taking. Okay. I don't know how I feel about this place. I'm really worried someone's just gonna jump out of fucking nowhere at me. Ooh! I found a shotgun? Fuck yeah, I'm taking that. That's good. That's really good. Guns are very, important. Barred from the other side. Oh, and that place has a grate on it. God damn it. Alright, well I know I'm gonna swap some stuff out so I can grab some bullets, because there's also a vest in there. I don't really want to... Alright, so I'll get rid of the cigarettes. I'm gonna need another saw blade for this area. There's some bullets here. That's great. And a shotgun. Take those bullets. I'll take those weapon parts as well. Take this. On a broken guitar. Ooh, that'll be useful. I think I have someone that can play guitar. Alright. Well, that was a surprising haul right there. Didn't really need the weapon because I haven't really encountered too much danger yet, but you know, doesn't hurt. Come home with a gun and I give that to Roman while he's on guard. No one's gonna try anything with me. Still sick. Alright, let's get to building. Can I upgrade stuff? But I don't really want to do that just yet. But I've already built everything. Oh, I haven't built a heater yet. go. And you know what? I'm gonna make some moonshine to celebrate. And I have no water. Fuck. So I'll filter some water. Someone's at the door. Well, more stuff to exchange. Is where you come to play, Katya? Well, you weren't so sick. That's some decent stuff. Well, I'm not giving you my shotgun. But I'll give you some jewels. How about that? And we'll get... Nope, that's not enough. Give you some coffee. And... a lockpick. Or maybe not a lockpick, some food. Fuck. Deal. Still nothing new. Yeah. Maybe I made a slight mistake making it last this long. I honestly thought it would be more... Oh, nope, don't want to destroy that. Really wasn't my intention. I don't know what to upgrade, damn it. I don't really have enough food, so I'll make some moonshine. Well, as soon as the water becomes available. Very, long time for the water here. There we go. And I'll make it. Could be a good, trading item for when, Franco comes back. And give him that instead of some jewels. Wow, that takes a long time to make. I'm gonna build another chair. a little bit of a waiting game. No, I want to wait till that moon shines ready. No, maybe I can... Can I make anything? I can make a band-aid. What about the garden? Can I make anything here? I can make fertilizer. I don't really want to use. I'll make a band-aid. Oh, yeah. So this game is mostly about making sure you have the right resources in order to survive, especially if you set it as long as I did. I was kind of expecting more action to take place since I had it set for the highest conflict possible, but I guess because I have it for 80 days instead of 40, it's not going to be super long. Note, distilled gold. Oh, I got an achievement. Probably because I made some moonshine. There we go. Whoop, no, don't destroy the bed. God. Alright, and so let's end that day. The night. Go to 1. Careful. Alright, I'm gonna go someplace different. Semi-detached house. Alright, I will definitely scavenge. Alright, so we're finally going to a danger area. It's the part of the shots right there. Same. Those are some dangerous people that you do not want to deal with. Oh, God damn it. Of course I need a fucking saw grate. And I can't jump up there either. God damn it. shut that so no one's hunting me. Oh, that's a rat. Probably help that guy. Oops. Fucking wasted that bitch. Shit, sun's rising. Just grab everything. All right. That was a tense moment right there. I felt kind of bad about killing that woman. But I know it's horrible and I have to live with it, but this is war. Hope it's not. Alright, well, that's probably all I'm gonna do for the day. Since it's day 11, I'll leave off there. Thank you for, well, I hope you enjoyed this video here. This has been The Last of Us. This game is available for, or not The Last of Us, this War of Mine. This game is available on PlayStation 4 under this War of Mine, the little ones, and it's also available on Steam if you want to play it on PC. I believe it's also available separately for PC as well, for if you don't have a PlayStation 4. So try it out. It's very it's a lot of fun for a very serious game. But I strongly suggest I strongly suggest getting this game. So anyway, thank you for tuning in for today's RAMplay, and have a nice day.